Once we have exported our two Excel files, we can now proceed to open it. So you can see that the one with all the unique pricing, commission, payment fees and everything, this is your transactional file. That means it shows you all the transactional data for your orders broken down into the individual order item ID. Right? Then we have the other file which we downloaded from the orders page, which shows you all of the customer information and all of the products that they buy for the particular order or order item ID. Alright? So now what happens is we need to put these two files together. So we will create a new tab in the transactional information worksheet. Right? And we will just paste the order details down here. We will rename this to orders June to August. Right? And for this, we can do it. We can rename it to transactional information. Information for the month of June. So we need to merge these two tabs together. So how do we do it? We will do a data and we will put this into a Power Query. Right? So this, we will rename it to transactional info. Close this file. It will actually automatically open a new sheet. Just delete this away. And now we have to put this into Power Query as well. Data, table range. Yes, my table has headers. Okay. And so now you will be able to see both tables are inside the Power Query editor. We will just put this to orders. And what happens is now we have to merge these two tables together. Right? So how do we do it? We will click on merge queries. What we currently have is we have the transactional information. So the other table that we require will be the orders. Click on it and the orders table will be reflected. Select the order item ID from both tables, because this order item ID is actually unique, the unique entity that is for both tables. And leave it to default for the join kind. You should get a full selection matching from both tables. Click on OK. Click on this small little arrow down here and check the order item ID and click on OK. So what happens now is you would have your transactional information merged together with your order information. Alright? So now you can close this. Do you want to keep your changes? Yes. And it will generate a new sheet. But personally, I would choose to delete it. Create a new tab. Data. Existing connections. Choose the one that you merge the table from. Transactional information. Double click. And load it into the existing worksheet this cell. And now you will have the fully merged table. So from here, this will be your sales summary for the month of June. So now what you will want to do is to click on order status, and you want to filter out all the data that is cancelled and returned. So you only want to choose the delivered and pending orders. Click on OK. And you should have the fully delivered orders table, right? What happens now is you will want to select this whole table and paste it into a new sheet, right? You can delete this away because we want to permanently remove all the filtered data, right? So this will be your sales summary for June. Right, so from here, you can now do a table pivoting. Select the whole data, pivot into a new sheet. And from here, you can choose your seller SKU, which I mentioned is a very important attribute, and your unique pricing. So you will have how much total you have sold for each of the individual item. If you want to, you can actually add a quantity column down here, and each of these rows is actually one quantity. Because how Lazada works is that for each of the rows is actually one order item ID. Means each of these signifies an individual item sold. So if you have two of the same items in a particular order, it will appear as two different rows in this case. So everything is one. You can do a refresh and you can now add the quantity inside. So you can see total how many quantities of each item is sold. If you want to go a little bit more, you can actually put the unique pricing, drag the unique pricing into the filters, do a filter, remove all the zeros and all the blanks, and you will get a very clear, consistent data for all of your items, how much is being sold for and how much of the quantity it's being sold. And this is for the month of, this is Lazada for the month of June. So this is your total sales, this is your quantity. You can check this too. What happens is you can do a dollars for this one, so it looks a little bit nicer. So this is how you generate your sales for each individual items with the breakdown. There are many things that you can do from here. You can do a filtering for your items to show the top 10 products. You can also expand the selection to your orders date, right, which I will explain more in my next video. Okay, thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you have learned something from this. Please feel free to subscribe if you like, and see you next time.